chatting away.
They are all just sitting there waiting for us. Exel, Devil's Daughter, how are y'all?
That's how Dodie and I missed
Blood
the exit
Reaver.
we needed the other night.
Hmm. Chat led you astray?
Yeah.
Is that what
We're
I'm
just
hearing?
talking along and chatting with them and missed our exit.
Oops.
All right. They're good at that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's stoke up these forges. I may have to actually get another one as much as I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
I needs to make me a cement pond.
Mm-hmm.
Other
Well,
than
you
red
know.
paint and your car being broken, you're good? Did you get
Oh.
into a car wreck?
Oh dear.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I discovered that Daughter Girl has no car presently.
Oh.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Someone else was driving it in the snow the other day
Mm-hmm.
and went off a cliff.
They weren't hurt, were they?
Welcome to the Nut Hut. Now you can nut check your
She
friends.
didn't say, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing
Skigay.
if so, nothing more
Welcome
than
back.
Skigay.
And thank you. I appreciate that. Hip and knees for you? Yeah. For me, it's mainly my knees. The neck and back are new. That's from the move, and that's getting better. It's taken a long time, but it's getting better.
Well, yeah. Yeah, we wouldn't know anything about it's taking a long time, dang it.
Mm-hmm.
No, not at all.
Oh, and I've made a mistake.
Did you now?
Uh-huh. I've started reading the Dresden Files again, or listening to them.
Gosh! You know who the writer guest of honor at NorwestCon is this year?
Jim Butcher.
Don't even tell me. I do not want to hear this.
Yep.
Oh, biscuits. See, I got gypped when R.A. Salvatore was here.
Uh-huh.
I am not blowing this one.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's good thing Sparks has a hotel room for the
that
weekend.
will be a completely different subject. But yeah, it would be nice to see him.
I know people who know people. We can arrange that.
Uh-huh. But not the other one.
No, not the other one. No, actually, I mean,
because I don't think he would be that willing, and he probably has lots of offers.
Yeah, that's a whole. I can appreciate where your mind goes, but that wasn't.
That's a whole other place.
It's a whole other place. But no, I mean, getting day passes to NorwestCon is easy peasy, and Sparks always has a hotel room for the weekend. So, having a place to dump our stuff is.
Yeah, didn't we deliver?
We did.
A birthday gift.
Yes, we did.
Nice bottle of bourbon or something.
And we trolled through the dealer's room. Yeah.
Oh, and Devil's Daughter, you should see it from the air. Let's do this. Do God mode. It is going to be, it's going to look really good when it's done.
Kidding? It's gonna be.
It's already looking pretty good, and it's not done yet.
Mm.
How come I have no stream?
Your web
Oh,
browser
there
open?
it is. No, it's actually been there since before you started up.
Oh.
And it just dawned on me that chat's been rolling, but the stream hasn't.
I had that problem the other day.
Yeah, refreshed. It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's looking fabulous. I wish the background wouldn't refresh in rows, though. That's
Yeah.
frustrating. So what are the orange markers? I know what the green ones are.
Annie doesn't say. The yellow ones here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Annie wouldn't say.
Annie is
I
planning
I
something.
think they're unsupported. The position is correct for completely unsupported.
Oh, so it's a legacy design.
Huh?
It's unsupported.
Yeah.
It's a legacy design.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know it was a stretch, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But consider the company you're keeping.
I had to try. You don't get better unless you
Mm-hmm.
practice.
Oh, you got a grown out of me.
Yeah, but you live with L.
Yeah.
Yeah, so technically, those are the ones that are completely supported. The green ones.
I knew the green ones were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just that there was a couple of yellow ones. It's like, that seems way out of place. So I'm wondering, it must have some sort of designation. So I wonder what
Not
Annie's got up her
always.
sleeve.
Lord Morris, welcome.
This is Annie. She's got something up her sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm back to reading Jim Butcher. I think after that one, I may read the Iron Druid again. Well, listen
I
to.
need to finish that one.
Yeah, because he's kind of moved on to other books now.
Although he's got some folk in the same universe doing interesting things.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, same universe, different people.
Just saying that, he's doing Polish copy editing right now so someone's likely to be back.
Well, I've read the
Yeah, a second.
the writer. I don't remember what the name of that one.
Ink and Sigil?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care as long as he brings Oberon back.
There's another Oberon short coming out. Maybe out, actually. And the Polish witches apparently are coming back in their own adventures.
Yeah, I don't remember the Polish witches. The only thing that comes to mind when you mention that is from a different author.
Who is also semi-local.
Who?
The
Neil Gaiman?
oh no, but
Well, and his three are from a different country too.
right. The Mercy Thompson books have Polish witches in them as well. And
yeah, no, I was thinking of the I think they're the Fates, but a Russian version of the Fates in American Gods. And I can't remember their names right now. Yeah, so Devil's Daughter, this is the little build, the shack that we're working on.
Oh, I'm out of paint.
Mm.
Well, that could explain.
Well, we can fix that.
Oh, I have paint in the construction box. I just didn't have any. I'm trying to get the last couple of floors up. And, you know, marking what's actually supported versus what isn't.
That's actually come in very handy. Do you know how hard it is to do random?
Random tree planting? Yes, I do.
Well, actually just random anything.
Yes.
Doing good so far, Blood Reaver. How about you? You doing okay? I'm still pretty tired, but I'm feeling good tonight.
Oh, you missed the giggles last night.
Oh.
There were many giggles.
Well, I was
there was Bent being, you know, laughing so much I could barely breathe.
Oh. Y'all were playing golf with your friends?
It was worth it. And it wasn't, you know, the golf game was okay. But the chatter is what caused the, you know, paralytic laughter.
Oh, I would expect no less. Made everything super cold. And prepping for your birthday tomorrow? Ah, well, happy early birthday. Yeah, it's been a little bit chilly here.
It's been downright brisk.
Yeah, it's been in the 10s and 20s yesterday and today.
Yes, when the meter says feels like 5.
Same there? Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we're not having climate change.
Actually, somebody I know posted about that today.
Oh.
why global warming is causing subarctic temperatures in, Seattle.
Uh-huh.
And basically, we've broken the jet stream.
Yeah.
Oh my, that sounds entertaining, Devil's Daughter. Man, Dragon Lord. Yeah, no, the only real issue I'm having right now is I've gotten used to going to bed at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night now. So it's going to take a little bit to fix that. Yes, clearly we're going to have to adjust your circadian.
Mm-hmm.
Handily, you know lots of people who are on PM circadian.
Oh. Well, I did go out and get coffee this morning. It didn't feel as cold as the day before, though. My ears weren't even hurting as much when I got back home.
Mm-hmm.
So I seem to be having an easier time dealing with lower temperatures. It would be hell if I ever moved back to Texas, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is easier to warm up than it is to cool down. Agent Daxon, welcome. How are you? Dragoness's emotes are just amazing, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Not that I've seen, Dragon Lord. I mean, they do still have the hot tub streams, don't they? As far as I know, but not that I have actually seen in, a couple of years, so.
Yeah, I haven't actually even looked at them. I get irritated about that, Dragon Lord. Although I think there are still one or two that I know of. They may even have OnlyFans accounts or channels. No, it's there. It's not nearly as prominent, but it's there. I actually don't mind them. The hot tub streams. They've got
I
their
don't, but you know,
they've got their audience. I've got my audience.
yep.
The things you come back to.
Oh,
We're back.
welcome back.
And the last infamous hot tub stream that I recall was John Barrowman and his hubby.
Oh.
Okay, so A, what is a hot tub stream? And B, I'd sit in on that one.
The really popular ones are having an inflatable pool in front of the camera and having as little clothing as possible on, or as you can get away with.
But what's the content of the stream, or is that
That's
not an issue?
That's the main content of the stream.
Oh.
Yes.
I am such a poor, undeprived, and naive child.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Barrowman and his hubby, you know, talk.
Mm. Welcome back, Skike. You're going back to sleep.
That sounds like a plan.
Well,
Yeah.
considering the hour it is in Skike's part of the world, that is not unreasonable.
But it was good to see you for a little bit.
Yes, indeed.
Well, that's only if I'm interpreting that correctly. You slept all day, can't sleep more for a while. Oh.
Okay, kitten. Onto the floor you get. Thank you.
She says, but Mom.
Nah, that was not about Mom. It was a
Get
please,
me.
Mom, put me down.
Yeah, exactly.
You have had your attention.
Mm.
I only came in here to whine at you.
No, I'm actually serious. I don't mind. I was offended by them for a few minutes. And it was mainly out of jealousy that they get the views that I don't. But if they can do it, let them do it. They're not hurting anyone. Probably because Twitch is maybe a little bit safer than OnlyFans.
I think Twitch is probably considerably safer these days than OnlyFans. I've heard that OnlyFans is becoming rather pornographic.
Well, it always was.
Yeah, okay. But I don't know if that was the original intent or not, but
Yes, that was the original intent.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because that was... I'm trying to think of what it took the place of.
Well, and something that I have to remind people of is sex work is still work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it, inherently.
Institutionally, perhaps, but not...
Well, you do
not
have
the work
to...
itself.
Yeah, I was talking about the work itself.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks a little better. No, it was not an alternative to Patreon. It was an adult version of Twitch. It had always been planned as an adult version of Twitch.
And there was, back in the day, an adult, before there was OnlyFans, but I don't remember what it was.
There was one before that. Allie. Because OnlyFans has threatened a couple of times about going more PG. And it's gotten trampled every time. Because they have always been an adult site. How are you doing, Allie? Do I have... What happened to my YouTube chat? Hang on a minute. What happened to YouTube? Did I closed YouTube? Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, pro streamer here. You know how it is.
I do.
I don't. I'm a pure amateur.
Oh.
I only do from secondhand knowledge, like the pro streamers
Mm.
who remind us how pro they are so that we don't have to make the mistakes they do.
Exactly. I'm teaching people what not to do.
You're so good to us.
You need an IT unit other than Chromebook? Wow.
Doesn't everybody?
Okay. Well, have a good night, Skike, and thank you for joining us, and thank you for the resub. Much appreciated.
Yes, and we're happy to see you back.
Always. Hopefully we'll see you more tomorrow. Oh, and here comes the fog and the wind. Maybe we'll even get a little rain.
It would be nice, wouldn't it, Blood Reaver? I wasn't Blood Reaver. Dragon Lord. Whatcom has never dropped their prices, as far as I know. They may have sales every once in a while, but they have never dropped their prices.
No.
No, they just changed their devices.
You do like Procreate? Aha. I like to Procreate. Well, actually, it wouldn't be procreating, would it?
Procreate
I don't know.
supposed
Do
to
you
be.
get you get paid for it? So I guess you are a procreator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, nicely done.
And himself is asleep, not
Not here to appreciate it.
Oh.
Oh. Of the apps that I would use, especially in a mobile device environment, Procreate would definitely be up there.
Are coming up in quality
yes.
and better prices. Ah.
I've actually had a couple of Hawaiians. I think the first one Elle gave me.
You just want a Gen 1 Surface so you can do IT work with it? Yeah. Well.
Yeah, Hawaiian should definitely meet your need.
Well, with the Surface, you get so much more with the Surface than you do with any other tablet. Because that's a full operating system on it. And it's even got interchangeable hardware.
No.
Yeah.
Not
Last one I looked at it did.
Shasta had to replace hers. Because of a keyboard mishap, and it would not take an external keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
And it would have cost as much to replace the keyboard as a new device.
So she had an iPad?
No, Surface.
Really? I would expect that more from iPad. I hear much more frequent stories about iPads like that than I do Surfaces. That's pronounced Hawaiian? Hawaiian? Same specs, a third of the price? Ah.
Yeah, Caribia and I saw their factory store
Mm-hmm.
in Manila.
Ah.
He makes me sound like such a, worldly
not
person.
really. It's not really a, store, kiosk, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
No, not the factory person. Just I'm so world traveled. I've been here and I've been there. No. Manila's just a really big place.
Yes, and we kidnapped her out and took her off to Taiwan too.
Mm-hmm.
Although the next time we go, we really need to lay over in like Tokyo or someplace.
Taiwan one way, Tokyo the other.
Absolutely, I can get there. So we can do the tea and all the happy.
The Jade Market and Fujisan.
Yeah, and that just sounds like a nightmare to me. I don't like traveling.
There are benefits and there are not so benefits, but
Mm-hmm.
I lost my ability to, because I couldn't manage it and I didn't have the wherewithal at the time, and I probably could have if I'd thought harder about it, but I didn't, and that's just it. And no harm, no foul at this point. But I didn't get my opportunity to climb that mountain, and by God, I'm going to climb that mountain before I'm...
One of these days.
One of these days.
And since she's not allowed to travel alone anymore, and
Mhm.
I'm not allowed to travel alone anymore,
Oh,
Exactly.
You make-
Sparks has asked me not to travel alone anymore.
So you make good travel buddies.
Exactly.
Mhm.
We do actually.
we make great travel buddies.
And our respective people
Mhm.
know each other and trust our choices.
And are okay with that, yes.
Okay, that works well enough. It's not the ideal solution I wanted, but hey, I'm good with it.
Now, plants do grow under glass, correct?
Yes.
Lala, you scratch that up, I'm gonna spank your bottom like nobody's business.
Like that's gonna happen.
She just walked over to me and sat down next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't raise my voice to her very often, so when I do, she takes notice.
Oh. Yeah, that's effective. Spanking them is not effective. And I was just joking about that.
Oh, yeah. I never spank her bottom.
Yeah.
The only cats that's ever been effective for are spanky cats. And then it's effective.
Maybe because I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, she just wandered off to the kitchen.
What's her food bowl like?
Too early to tell.
Mm.
It's probably got a tiny little hole in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know that there's a hole in Muse.
But she's playing with the plastic. She's bored.
Oh.
And Mew is laying in her basket next to the oil heater.
Isn't a bored cat a dangerous cat?
That's what I'm saying. God forbid a cat that's ever bored.
Smart bored cats are even more dangerous.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they are.
You know,
dangerous cats.
ask any Bengal owner.
Exactly right.
Yep.
Exactly. All right, where's my topsoil? There.
That's what I was working on. That's done. That's done. This one. I need to rethink this.
I'm gonna have to go out to the wasteland.
Oh. And that would be because
Farm plots.
Rotten
flesh.
Wasteland.
Lots of farm plots. Lots of rotten flesh.
I think we got a few out here. Because I was thinking about doing that terracing.
I'll check. I know Annie had some kind of garden planned that requires farm plots.
Mm-hmm.
And she is, of course, not here to ask.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a bunch out here. A full total of 6. Yeah,
where are you? Oh, can you like throw me an invite?
Oh, you should have one.
I do. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You can always come over and get the ones I have too if you want, Ben. I've got 8 or 9, I think.
Oh, I'm gonna need a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but I'm just saying you could always have
Yep.
mine if you want.
We'll.
I'm willing to share. Sharing is caring.
I think all the ones that I made are at the main base.
Yeah, there are a bunch of water filters also. I have not taken them out of Annie's box yet. To do collectors here.
Mm-hmm. Do we have the plastic for that?
We have a fair amount.
Mm-hmm.
Have to go foraging for more of that too.
Oh.
Oh, and I guess we had an airdrop. I didn't hear it, but...
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Excuse me.
We're still squished.
Yeah, there's 135 in the farming box. As well as a bunch of rotten flesh.
Bingo. Ding, ding, ding.
Like, just over 3 stacks. Almost 4.
Oh, that'll be a start.
Yeah.
Share the wealth, sister.
Give me just a minute. I need to blow my nose.
I understand that one. I've had a sniffle. You know, and I could be so lucky if it was just a cold sniffle, but it's not a cold sniffle. It's a, I hate you sniffle.
It's winter time in Seattle sniffle.
Yeah.
Sworn I had more lead here. I wonder if it's still out in the storage closet.
And for me, it's the dry sinuses. A bunch, Devil's Daughter. I've actually got a humidifier running to up the humidity in the house because the heater keeps driving it down. And the issue I'm having is the dry sinuses, which causes my sinuses to swell up, which causes me to take Sudafed, which dries my sinuses out even more. So I got the humidifier and I'm already having fewer problems with my sinuses.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a nice little humidifier, too.
Yeah.
Very unobtrusive. God, the one my mom had was this big honking thing that just took up an amazing amount of counter space.
Well,
maybe that's Annie.
The thing I always thought about when I think humidifier were the old Vicks vaporizers.
Mm-hmm.
Which are noisy and wet and take up a lot of space.
Mom's was too. It's big as a bread box.
Mm-hmm.
And you could hear it whirring. And every time it put air in the damp air into the thing. It went whoosh,
Uh-huh.
whoosh, whoosh.
Free Ozzy. Welcome. You need an air purifier? I've got an air purifier. As a matter of fact, I keep it in the office.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we've got.
Welcome to the Nut Hut. Now you can nut check your friends.
Annie.
Oh, sorry.
Annie, welcome
That
back.
was Annie.
Mm-hmm.
Annie.
And that's a 62-month streak. Nice.
Ooh. Go Annie. Excuse me.
Goodness.
Making space for dinner.
Oh. I had some of the olive paste and crackers, and I had the gyoza. I've got fried Philly sushi roll, and went ahead and got some more fried rice.
Nice.
Ad break ends in about 2 minutes.
Squirrel!
And Baltowitch, welcome, and thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Nut Hut.
Oh my. Yay, Annie.
What?
Well, let's see. We have 2 dead screamers on the spikes as we speak.
What was the yay Annie?
She's the one who
Drove them there.
no, she's the one who finished putting down the spikes, I believe.
Sex. It was sex.
Can't hear you, Annie.
That's all right. I think I ate the mic. It was sex who put down the spikes. I made them, but he took them down.
Well, then it was a mutual
Joint
mutual
effort.
project.
Indeed.
Yeah, we do our homework.
Well, it was, delightful because we've got, all the forges in the universe running at the moment. Oh, hush. And there's off with her head. So, of course, she calls friends.
Well, yeah.
I'm tempted when you finish painting the roof on that place to put in some conjures. Oh boy. Oops. I'm so sad I can't sort my bag. It hurts so much. It hurts. It hurts us.
Enjoy the lurk. Oh, and Pixel, I actually got to meet Snuggy at one of the Twitch cons.
So, Caribbean, do you have lead?
I do not.
Okay. I'm going up to the other 2 blockhouses to collect what's there, because I know that Skike finished a whole nother section, so.
Oh, wow.
And I'm pretty sure there was lead there. And if not, I know there's lead in the next section. So I need a bunch of that for glass.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need it, and I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, I will start. I've got a couple of spots marked to start tapping soon.
Don't know yet, Friazzi. We're just getting the rooms built. We'll decide what to do with them later.
That's also the basement, technically. So.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's technically true.
Now the main level, that's different.
Yeah, that's gonna be harder.
Yeah, because floor plans. Who?
Mark Locke, welcome. Yeah, we don't have floor plans for the castle.
And they don't allow photographs.
Yes, they're very restrictive on what photographs they allow.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like they're hiding something.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like they seized the property from its lawful owners or anything.
Yep, they've got a museum on site, with the real castle, and
But it actually was seized in World War II.
But there are almost no pictures inside the museum. Almost like they're scared someone's gonna see it and
say, hey, that's my Grandpa George's painting, and why is it hanging there?
And like Annie said, technically this is the basement.
So that's, the cooperage and the cellars and
the kitchens
and the other cellars and
Wine cellar, Fungin,
the root cellars, Okay, well, there's a whole bunch of iron up here, but there's not much lead.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, there is more lead in the area, I know.
Just the 2 rooms. Yep.
Did you need more electrical traps? Books?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Got you a couple.
Yay.
And still got an airdrop to pick up, so there might even be another one.
Sweet.
Yep, exactly, Free Aussie. Exactly. You get the idea.
Nothing like a flaming Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't all Karens flaming by their nature?
I was gonna say.
Well, that one certainly was after, you know, a stroke with the burning shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Like a blizzard out there right now? Ooh. Was a wall once one of your friends sent a picture of it? Sent you a piece of it? Oh. This front door needs to be wider, I think.
If that's the front door, then yes, it does.
It's tall enough, but it's not wide enough.
That's Nick.
I remember it happening. And I remember the rat song. Yes, it was a huge deal for Yazzie.
Yep.
You remember being on your parents' bed first time hearing the song? Ah. Rat was such a fun band. I really liked them. I've kind of gotten stuck on Polyphia, or Polyphia, however you pronounce it. Well, for the bands that were out at the time. At least you could do a shovel. Well, that was nice of you, Double's daughter. Yeah, because the song was actually written well before the fall of the Berlin Wall. Sebicus, welcome. Sebby says hi.
Hi, Sebby.
Hey.
Andy forgot to say hi to Annie. Probably because I didn't send you an invite.
Could be.
Details.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I was mentioning I hadn't sent an invite. You wouldn't have known she was on. Exactly so, because, yep. Well, pro streamer and all. I'm an expert.
Mm-hmm.
Hard shell, how are you? Techspert. Uh-huh. Okay. And you killed your bedroom TV? Oh. Yeah, they can be a little sensitive. I hope it's not too expensive to replace. I kind of got used to that in San Francisco. We had power outages at least once a month. The power infrastructure in San Francisco just is horrible. A 4-year-old TV. No bedroom TV for months. Huh. Yeah. Well, if I could send you my TV, I would. Of course, Groovy would probably kill me since I've got it attached to the PS5.
Yeah, don't make the groupie mad.
Your cats come first? Like, yeah, of course.
We are but caretakers.
Mm-hmm.
More like unpaid servants.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of y'all familiar with the movie Winged Migration?
I have finally seen a trailer for it, but that's about the extent of it.
Yep.
I had really expected my cats to really enjoy it. They completely ignored it. I mean, birds fluttering everywhere, birds flying, landing, eating, and they don't even pay attention to it.
And that's the mercurial creatures.
No, it wasn't the one about the gyrocopter leading the geese. This was someone following the migration path of several different Groups of birds. Gonna use an old phone with a bad battery to hook up to the power bank to watch Twitch in bed. Aha. Well, whatever it takes.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
works. Stupid chicken. Chicken's gonna let me walk up to it and put a bullet in its brain. It deserves to be in my cook pot.
Yep.
Wow. Savage.
I will survive the zombie apocalypse.
Did you get one of those gooseneck phone holders?
So of a sudden, I have found everybody's zombies.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think they make one that's big enough for a bed-sized table. But you could get a boom arm. Hardware store and groceries would be first. Ah.
Yeah, I'll have to start talking about birds. Now I got birds coming out my ears.
Oh.
Burps.
Ah, I've got like 4 of them
IRL or in
bugging me
game?
in game.
Mm.
Plus the runners, and I'm sitting here just picking them off as I'm up to about 14.
Wow.
I swear I found all of your guys's. I don't know if I stumbled into a wandering horde or what, but
And that's exactly what I was thinking, Hardshell. Izzy, welcome. And if it's a strong enough boom arm, then you could actually attach a small TV to it.
A gooseneck that will hold my DuX monitor, which is a 14-inch monitor.
But how far does it need to reach? That's what we were talking about. He was talking about nightstand to middle of bed.
How big is the bed?
I don't know.
I mean, nightstand to a king size, probably not. But you hook the gooseneck on the headboard then.
He doesn't have a headboard.
Ah.
Like I said, that's why we were talking about boom arm.
Boom arm would be good.
Mm-hmm.
My alarm's going off. I was like, God, it can't be 9 o'clock already.
No, it's go check the dinner.
It's go check the dinner. Total train derailment.
Happens. Train gone.
Train gone. Oh, how are we for shale?
Need some.
Okay. I just found a triple node, so I'll mark it.
Okay.
Wonder how well I can protect myself here. Check my dinner.
Would make more sense to save for a bigger TV. Have a nice one at the end of the bed. It's a queen size? Ah.
You might be okay with that for a stopgap till you get a nicer TV. I have a full and that works fairly well.
Your best friend was a Marine. Boyfriend was in defense. You're amazing at growing food and raising livestock. I couldn't survive an apocalypse. No video games.
I could survive, but I'm not so sure I'd want to.
Oh, that's the whole point.
That's the much more compelling question.
I could. It's whether or not I want to.
I have plenty of knowledge that lots and lots of people do not have. But
yeah.
You've seen The Mist and Silent Hill, so you know how this is going to turn out.
Yeah, I know how this story ends.
Yeah, see, it's a nuclear fallout kind of situation. Yeah, no, I don't want to be here. Sorry, no.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm going with this thought, Annie. And people ask me for years why I lived in Seattle, and it's like ground zero. And there's that pregnant pause, heartbeat, and then they're like, they either grok it right away, or they don't get it at all.
Well, I get
and
it.
It's like, the survival rate at ground zero is really, really small.
Yeah. Same with San Francisco.
Exactly. Well, that's my point. There's these hotspots that if you're within a certain radius, your survival rate is very small, but it's an instantaneous. So, there's that kind of thing. And they're like, how can you think like that? And I said, how can you not? You want to survive? Of course, then again, things are a lot different now, but, we're sort of that tail end of the Cold War. But yeah, younger people.
That was an everyday thought for a long time.
Oh yeah. Well, the duck and cover drills.
Duck and cover drills at school. I got to know my desk real well.
And are we or are we not doing underground nuclear tests today? And
where's if you had to evacuate, where did you go?
Yeah.
And it is funny, it's
that's what we were kind of saying, because
nice time to steal on me. How?
And it's funny to look back at it now with a different perspective of just age, but going, I remember those things now as an adult. They were, I don't even know how to put it. It was a common everyday thing, but it was God, I wish I had better language. She has better language. I'm gonna go check my dinner.
Okay.
Well, it was a whole different perspective when you knew that 9/10 of the world's chemical and biological weapons were with 100 clicks to your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, when they closed Rocky Flats, guess where they moved them? And they had been, accumulating chemical and biological weapons, chemweps there since World War I.
Uh-huh.
Because, nobody'd want to be out in the middle of the desert between the border of Utah and Nevada.
Never.
Right? Never.
It's kind of like this article I saw about cancer clusters around the country.
Uh-huh.
And
yeah.
for some reason, that area was data available.
Yeah. Actually, interestingly, because, I spent a fair number of years in hot zone, of my various potential cancer misadventures, none of them fall in the downwinders. The only one that they automatically pay downwinders for is thyroid cancer.
Uh-huh.
And oh, by the way, for those of y'all who weren't here last night, I do not have breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Congrats.
They finally finished destroying all of them? Yeah. I had a friend who was from Anniston, Alabama. And that was one of the main places where they sent all the nerve gas and stuff to get destroyed. So they had a nerve gas incinerator right in the middle of town.
Mm-hmm.
Really safe. Like, what could go wrong with that?
Uh-huh. Well, they never had any problems with it. And that extra arm comes in handy.
And also able to levitate things with your mind is very convenient too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, Professor X has to get a student somewhere.
Now they're having debates on what to do with the real estate. Uh-huh.
Just to enjoy a wild preserve and call it.
Well, Chernobyl has become a very interesting wildlife preserve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ad break is about to start. No, not yet. They want to sell it as commercial? Aha.
It's Froyo, Middletown, don't mind the glowingness. Adds flavor.
Yeah, remember Love Canal?
Yeah.
Of course, that's actually a place that most folks also don't know about.
There are a lot of super fun sites that are just. I just sigh.
Well, yeah, because there are, super fun sites, and then there are super fun sites.
But now useless? Yeah. And that's what happened with Aniston. They actually burned up all the nerve gas that they got. I don't know what they're doing with the property anymore. You have 5 nuclear plants within 8 to 10 hours. Actually, that should be pretty safe. They closed one in your state? Ah.
Yeah, I'm back for review.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. So it's time to put in the last ingredient. Oh, the sun came out while I was gone. How nice of it.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it a night. I'm falling asleep.
No worries.
Okay.
I'll go
Tomorrow,
find a safe spot.
Yeah, tomorrow will be better. But tonight, I need to get sleep.
Oh my gosh, there's an airdrop out here.
Mm-hmm.
I must be in the middle of East Jesus, nowhere north.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just picked one up south of you.
I mean, I'm north of me, north.
Well, that would be East Jesus. Well, that would not be East Jesus Nowhere. That would be North
That'd be
Jesus
North Jesus Nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me grab it real quick since it's only 70 meters from me.
Turn off all the forges.
Oh,
Those that haven't gone out.
That's right. I actually do have to go back to my bunker. That forge is going.
Most of them are out.
Oh, you're back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Bent napped me.
Bent, what did you?
Map me.
Mm.
That's where our airdrop was.
Holy crap. Okay.
Good night, Sebicas.
Night, Sebicas.
Okay.
On top of a mountain.
Well, that is North Jesus Nowhere.
At least it's not on top of a Daishang.
Truth, but you know, it's as tall as a Daishang, but it's just easier to get to it.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Happy time zone all.
I'll actually get on my bike and ride back to where I need to be since it'll be quicker. Oh, that's a lead.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting too tired. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Devil's Daughter, Sebicas, Free Ozzy, and Hardshell, Dragon Lord. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Only problem I'm having right now is just sleep schedule. Sinuses are better now that I got the humidifier. Yeah, that's the only thing that is going on right now. Oh, I'm going to. Dragon Lord. Oh, believe me, I'm going to. I am going to go and take a hot bubbly bath. I've actually got bubble bath now. It's elderberry scented, which is wonderful. And probably go to bed. Say within the next hour. But yeah, I'm in a good place and I'm feeling better. So I hope y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all showing up. I really do. And I will see y'all tomorrow. It's wonderful, Dragon Lord. It's absolutely wonderful. That's my actual trigger for going to sleep, is taking a hot bath right before bed. Izzy, Pixel, I'll see y'all tomorrow. So have a good night, everyone. I'll see y'all later. Bye.